Christmas, a season of pleasure, festivity, and cherished traditions, has a particular place in the hearts of people all around the world. This beautiful season brings together families and civilizations around the world to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ and the foundation of the Christian faith. Our Saturday discourse tonight is focusing on the significance of Christmas, and we have a guest in the studio to discuss it. Who will we will meet him after the news segment. I am Abdullah Hajia, your uncle. You stay with us. We'll be right back shortly. Let's now begin with the news. 10 victims have lost their lives and others injured this Saturday morning at the Cathedral Church of the Holy Trinity, Maitama, Abuja, following a stampede. Eyewitness accounts say it was as a result of the church's annual distribution of food items and other materials to the vulnerable and elderly. Onoti Yakubu brings us a situation report.
The incident, according to passerby information I got on arrival to this location this afternoon, indicates that the unfortunate situation happened in the wee hours of the morning as early as 6 a.m. while members of the church, from the information, were distributing relief materials in the spirit of the Yuletide season to some members and less privileged in the community, and the unfortunate incident happened.
We discovered that a lot of people were stumbled. It took a lot of effort to be able to move them immediately to the hospital, but unfortunately, we lost 10 people. And I think we had 4 children among those who have lost their lives. I liaised with the hospital authority, who are making frantic effort to work on those who are still in the hospital.
The situation seemed calm around here. Operatives of the Maitama Police Division have been deployed to ensure seamless activities around here. Efforts to get authorities of the church proved abortive. Our further probe to the Maitama District Hospital on inquiries about the development met the same fate with brick wall, as authorities of the hospital would not respond to questions regarding the development. In Abuja, Onoto Yakubu, NTA News.
President Bola Tinubu has cancelled all his official events in Lagos today, including his attendance at the 2024 Lagos Boat Regatta in honor of the stampede victims in Abuja and Okija, Anambra State. The two tragedies claimed many lives and left others injured. President Tinubu was scheduled to watch the boat parade and other activities of the boat regatta from the waterfront of his Queen's Drive residence in Ikoyi. In a statement by the Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga, dignitaries including top officials of the Lagos State government and White House chiefs from the state were already seated when the president cancelled his appearance following briefings on the tragedies. Commiserating with the victims of the unfortunate incidents in Anambra and the Federal Capital Territory, President Tinubu urged states and relevant authorities to enforce strict crowd control measures immediately. He reiterated that these mishaps are avoidable if event planners adhere to necessary safeguards and protocol to ensure pre and post-event safety. President Tinubu said, in a season of joy and celebration, Nigerians grieve with fellow citizens mourning the painful losses of their loved ones. The president wished the Lagos State government, organizers of the boat regatta, themed Our Water, Our Heritage, Our Life, a successful and hate-free festival. Meanwhile, the FCT Police Command has confirmed the unfortunate incident that occurred at the Holy Trinity Catholic Church, Maitama, Saturday, 21st December 2024, during the distribution of food items to vulnerable persons and the elderly. In a statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer Josephine Abbey, states that the tragic event, which happened at about 6:30 a.m. in the morning, led to a stampede that claimed the lives of 10 individuals, including 4 children, and left 8 others with varying degrees of injuries. 4 of the injured have been treated and discharged, while the remaining victims are receiving medical care. The FCT Police Command sympathizes with the families of the deceased and wishes the injured a speedy recovery. The statement further directs all organizations, religious bodies, groups, or individuals planning any public event, charitable activity, or large gathering in the FCT to notify the police command in advance. This will allow the deployment of adequate security measures to ensure public safety and prevent avoidable tragedies. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu extends his heartfelt condolences to the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) following the passing of Haji Arafat Onyeche Salami, the recently elected treasurer of the International Press Institute (IPI). A statement signed by the Special Advisor Information and Strategy, Bayo Namiga, says a loss has been deeply felt across the journalistic community and beyond. Haji Salami also served as the secretary of the NUJ Abuja Council, dedicating her talent and passion to advancing journalism in Nigeria. President Tinubu commiserates with the leadership and members of the IPI, the Voice of Nigeria Bone staff, and the National Association of Women Journalists, NAWOJ, acknowledging Salami's unwavering commitment to her profession and nation. In her career as a reporter, broadcaster and producer, Hajia Salami tried to keep the public informed on crucial developmental issues. Her advocacy for women and children's rights was a testament to her strong voice and compassionate spirit. President Tinubu, however, calls on her colleagues, friends, and family to honor her by continuing the impactful work she championed as they bid farewell to the multilingual and multi-talented journalist. Away from that, NTA Channel 5 Abuja has held its 2024 Children's Christmas Party at its premises in Abuja, with children across the FCT and those in various IDP camps and orphanages entertained by Santa Claus. Adiza Godwin Ebuda reports that Mandate Secretary for Women Affairs FCT, Adedayo Benjamin Lanini, representative of the Director General NTA Special Duties, Mabel of Manachi, among other dignitaries, were received by the General Manager, NTA Channel 5 Abuja, Mr. Paul Archer.
It was a carnival of sorts at NTA Abuja Channel 5, the Unity Station Old Parade Ground. As the name implies, brought children from all walks of life together in unity as they celebrate the Christmas season.
First of all, it's actually fun. You can dance. Like, if you can turn the camera backwards, you can see children playing on the bouncing castle.
Especially the game they're playing used to entertain me with the dancing, and we're having fun. I love the game.
The children participated in various activities ranging from dancing, fashion parade, and race to bouncing castle, among others. The children also paid a visit to Santa Claus and they came out bearing gifts.
Yes, I'm having so much fun. And this is the bouncy castle I slide down. And this is the way I dance and have fun.
I want to tell them that even though they did not win, they are still better in life.
Special guests at the party say children are the heritage of the country and the world can be changed with children. Hence, attention must be given to them.
NTA Channel 5 is actually representing Nigeria, and they are helping to propagate peace because it's a unity station that helps to unite everybody irrespective of their tribe, religion or yearnings. So NTA Channel 5 is bringing everybody together.
But as far as NTA Channel 5 is concerned, I celebrate the initiative, I celebrate the investment of the management and of course the organizing team in putting this event together.
I feel great. I'm happy that I'm part of 2024 Children's Party for the orphans and the vulnerable in the FCT. It's a great thing to organize children to come to NTA Channel 5 to participate in the Christmas celebration.
General Manager NTA Abuja, Paul Ate, who hosted the children, says the station, which stands as a unifying factor to all, will continue with its mandate. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
Much Hadiza, and I think NTA Channel 5 will always lead when it comes to the unity and also celebration like that. Well, we're still talking about the Christmas season, and I know, like we did say earlier in our intro, is a season of leisure, festivity, and a season that comes with spirituality for the Christian faith. And by being joined in the studio by the regional superintendent of the Christ Apostolic Church Abuja, Pastor Dr. Gabriel Akin Abodiri, to discuss more on the Christmas season. We're already celebrating, as far as I'm concerned. Physically, you see the decoration, the aura we breathe out is already saying we're already smelling Christmas. You're welcome to Saturday Discourse.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's begin. What is the true meaning of Christmas, if I may ask, for the sake of your outreach?
The true meaning of Christmas is the commemoration of when God, in His infinite mercy, break into the history of man to salvage us from where our disobedience to Him has landed us. So the true meaning of Christmas is a celebration of the love of God, when God bent over backward to save us, to redeem us, and to reconcile with us. So that is the meaning of Christmas. Christmas to a Christian believer, is the remembrance of the highest love anybody can show. So when God Himself became man and took it upon Himself to take our place, so the race, the journey to cross, started with the birth. So for Christians, the birth of Jesus Christ is very, very significant in that it marks the very beginning of what we have today as a Christian faith. Very, very important. Yeah.
Okay, well, beyond the merrymaking, we say, buying of new clothes, buying of what to eat across, the length and breadth of the world, if I may use that. What is the lessons that Christians should imbibe with Christmas?
Thank you. While we cannot wish away the merrymaking as part of Christmas, however, a believer ought to live in the very spirit of that festivity. So apart from merrymaking, it affords the opportunity for believer to remember what Jesus has come to do for us and to follow His example. That's very, very important. Today, to some people, even believers are not excluded. They don't know the import of Christmas, the very spirit of Christmas. The very spirit of Christmas, encourages a believer to show love, to live a sacrificial life, and so to remember the reason why Jesus has come over here. So by living our life for others, the best service you can render is the service to humanity. So that is what believers all around the world should remember. Very, very important. So Christmas has no meaning if we don't bear that sacrificial love in our mind. Putting our fellow human being into consideration. So we have no meaning if we are not ready to lay down our life for the betterment of this world that we have met, the way we have met it. So
Okay, well, you're talking about living a selfless life, if I understand you very well.
That is it.
How, in practical terms, should we do that? Is it in terms of, giving charity? Is it in terms of helping others? How practical should we do it?
You have said a part of it. Number one, uh, living out our faith includes sacrificial giving, uh, come out of our comfort zone for the help of others. Whatever the Lord has endowed us with, we must consider it a thing for everybody. You don't just live a service life by thinking that whatever the Lord has endowed you with belongs to you exclusively. So for believers, so our life has no meaning. It is not sacrificing to uh, better the lot of others. So come out of our shell to help the needy, those that may need our encouragement, even people that may need it and who may not want to ask for help ordinarily. We must come out of our shell, come out of our comfort zone to help people. That is important.
Well, you were emphasizing sacrificial life. Now, our society, our country is in dire need of people like that, sacrifices that we all need from citizens and fellow compatriots. How can we now marry this celebration of Christmas, living a sacrificial life, and sacrificing for one's country?
Okay, if you take sacrifice out of Christmas, every other thing become irrelevant. Sacrifice is the heart of Christmas. So for Jesus Christ to come from his Father and for God himself to send his only begotten Son, we have it recorded in the book of John chapter 3 verse 16, for God so loved the world, what did he do? He sacrificed, he gave. So Christian life involves sacrificial giving. When God gave his only begotten Son, he has no other child anywhere. So for believers, I think it takes a true believer to really exemplify what Christmas really connotes, what it signifies to people. So this season call for all believers to bear at the back of our mind that the center of Christianity, especially the Christmas season we are just entering, so is sacrifice, sacrificial life, sacrificial giving. When I talk about sacrifice, I'm talking about sacrificing your own interest for the betterment of all. Where your personal interest is at cross purpose with the generality of the interest of people, you have to sacrifice yours for the betterment of everybody. So in our society, beginning from the governmental authority, people at the aim of affairs, so it begins from there.
Okay, well, since you mentioned people at the end of it, I was even, about asking you, Jesus also taught good leadership. So how can our leaders also borrow from, the exemplary leadership of Jesus Christ?
Thank you. I think I have it on good authority that one of the great leaders, the Indian people have asked this to say, that although he may not believe in historical Jesus, however, what is taught in the Beatitude, that is where Jesus taught the practical culture of his kingdom to people. He said, if anybody will live his life according to that Beatitude, then the society will be better for it. So today, our leaders ask everything to learn from him. Everything to learn from him. Leadership is not just about any other thing other than sacrifice. Serving people, you take joy in that. So you bear it at the back of your mind that there is no joy for anybody until joy is available for everybody. So that should be the approach and the attitude of anybody who finds himself at the position of authority. So that is what authority means according to Christian perspective of authority. So it means that you are ready to sacrifice for that. When the disciples were in very, very hot argument about who should be the leader, Jesus has this to tell them that, and so the way it works in my kingdom is unlike what is obtainable in the kingdom of the world. The people of the world, whenever they assume authority, they lord it over their, their subordinates. But it is not going to be like that with you. So anybody who intends to lead people must be ready to be servant.
All right, thank you very much, Regional Superintendent of the Christ Apostolic Church, Abuja, Pastor Dr. Gabriel Akinabonere, for coming on Saturday Discourse to, share your thoughts as well as talk to us about the scripture, talking about Christmas celebration.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You're still watching Saturday Discourse. We'll go on a short break, and when we return, the news continues. Please stay with us.
Relive your delightful moments via a telecast. Tell the world what gave you your happiness or pains, and for the how, where, and why. Share your joys of coronation, chieftaincy honors, engagement parties, traditional wedding ceremonies, weddings fatiha, nikah, naming ceremony church programs, housewarming, inaugurations, award nights, school and social events, or moments of grief like burial ceremonies with many others. Don't let your events pass and your story not be told on Memories every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on this station. Memories, making your events memorable.
Thank you for staying tuned. Now, it is the Harmattan season, and observations by many are that fire incidences are common during the Harmattan. Oduroguru Arutere in this report sought the views of relevant authorities as well as members of the public on precautionary measures to check fire incidences this year.
Fire outbreaks are incidental occurrences, either accidental or deliberate. Fire outbreaks have devastating effects on communities and the environment. When fire raises businesses, homes, or public buildings, it leaves in its wake sadness and mystery.
By your rights, you are getting it, you are getting it.
Bush or forest fires, as well as domestic fire incidents, are known to be rampant during the Harmattan season.
Know that during dry season period, dry leaves, bush, papers, plastics, grass, clothes, and cartons that litter around are dry, and little fire that get on them ignite to bigger fire.
Careless attitudes such as igniting fires in forests to trap animals, poor storage of inflammable materials like gallons or petrol, using of mobile phones in filling stations or gas stations, wrongly disposing cigarettes or used matchsticks into litter bins, using expired gas cylinder or faulty electrical connections are among several practices adduced as precursors to fire outbreaks.
Our emergency number now is 0209290611.
It is now the season of festivities, which comes with use of firecrackers. Relevant authorities urge residents of the FCT to be conscious of safety procedures and avert incidents that would ignite fire and cause distress for citizens. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
Let's join our sports desk for sports break.
Rio Ferdinand has urged Arsenal to sign Nigerian goal machine Victor Osimhen to reignite their title hopes, citing the team's lack of firepower up front. Osimhen, currently on loan at Galatasaray from Napoli, may not be available in January transfer window. but a summer move in 2025 could be a more realistic possibility. Meanwhile, the 2024 National Anti-Corruption Marathon race has been cancelled, with over 3,000 athletes having signed up to participate. The marathon's organizers have announced that they look forward to the 2025 edition. Finally, Mighty Jets have been ordered to play their game against Wiki Tories behind closed doors due to disease and security concerns. The game is set to be played this weekend at the New Jos Stadium. With Sports Brief, Wayne Lugo, NTA News.
Thanks for your time. And before we go, don't forget to share in the spirit of this season. I am Abdullah Hedja. Good night.